Welcome back to another Jay's Color Luck video, and today we are moving on to a new Marvel Legends, MCU series, and here we have Shang-Chi in the Legends of the Ten Rings. This is my second to last Build-A-Figure wave that I have a complete MCU collection for, and this Build-A-Figure is a comic book one, so I won't be reviewing the Build-A-Figure at the end, but we'll take a look at all the MCU characters since I have all of them from this movie. So without further ado, let's start with Shang-Chi and take a look at the package. Taking a look at the package, you got a look at Shang-Chi in the box right there. Got the title Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings. Got the Legends logo up there and the Build-A-Figure title up on the corner right there. Take a look at the side, we got another shot of Shang-Chi, or a shot of Shang-Chi. Here we have another shot of Shang-Chi, and we got the title, or not the title, but the bio, and then you gotta look everyone in the way for the Build-A-Figure, and then take a look aside. I got another shot of him, and we are back at the front. So without further ado, let's take a look to see how it's packaged within the plastic tray. Taking a look at Shang-Chi in the plastic tray here, we got Shang-Chi in the middle, got the Build-A-Figure leg down here, got a staff, and a couple of hand accessories, so pretty good amount of items they come with. So without further ado, let's take a look at those accessories. Taking a look at accessories, starting with the staff. The middle of the staff is this dull gold color, and on the end it's brown, has like a rigid feel to it. It has these little, pegs on the ends. I'm not quite sure what that is, or this doesn't come apart, just part of the design, I guess. But yeah, pretty good accessory. Let's move on to the hand accessories. And then finally, we got a couple of hand accessories here. He has these two that are a bit open. They're not gripping hands where you can hold like the staff or something, but they're just a bit wider open. So I'm not quite sure what these could be used for, but he has one for each arm and everything. So you have those. And then he has these other two hands with his thumb, I think, in this position. So again, not quite sure what these could be used for, but they're extra hands for you to put on Shang-Chi if you would like and everything. So again, nice, a range of accessories here, especially for him since he's like a martial artist and everything. And so yeah, with that all down, let's take a look at Shang-Chi. Taking a look at Shang-Chi here, I think Hasbro did a pretty good job trying to get the likeness of the actor. And when these Shang-Chi figures were first released here in the US, I believe they came out in April, that time period, and the movie came out in September, so they were quite a bit off there, and I think had to do with some of the delays and maybe rescheduling of some of the movies in the early stages of Phase 4, because we just came out in 2020, and so, yeah, just a little story time there for y'all. Anyway, moving on to the rest of the body here, his shirt I actually really like. I like the red color. For those who do not know, red is my favorite color. He has some black line designs on the front of the shirt here. He has some black lines on the side of here. On the shoulder here is like a black band, and it's also on the end of his arm right here where the sleeve ends. He has his sleeves rolled up, and it's going to be the same for this arm right here with that black band on the shoulder, and then he has his red sleeve, that little black designs, and then the black band on this arm right here, and then you have his sleeve rolled up. Taking a look at the back here, just got a little bit of black on top here, and the rest of it I believe is red. And then taking a look at the bottom here, he's just wearing some black pants and has some black shoes with some white soles and everything. So, yeah. Overall, I really like how he turned out. I actually got him posed earlier with the staff, which I can't wait to do for the outro. But before we get to that point of the video, let's take a look at articulation. Taking a look at articulation, you can turn his head around 360 degrees like so. You can bend his head up that far. And he can look down that far, so pretty good, I think. He does go side to side, so that's nice. He can turn the arm around 360 degrees like so, pull the arm out that far, bend at the elbow like so, and then he should be able to twist at the hand. Yep, and then he twists, or not twist, but he bends at the wrist like right there. And it should be the same for this arm right here, so you can turn it 360 degrees like so. So, pull it out like that, bend at the elbow, and then twist at the hand, and have that wrist articulation. And then, let's see, does he twist at the waist? He does twist at the waist, and then he bends this far down. Oops, I'm going to move his head. He moves that far down for the ab crunch, and he bends that far back. So, pretty good range of motion for him, which is good. And then, he does not go side to side, so that's something to note. He can kick up that far, bend at the knee like so, bend at the foot, I think. Yep, there you go. He can bend at the foot, and he can bend that far up. And then it does go side to side. Same for this leg. Kick up that far. Bend at the knee like so. And then bend at the foot. And it goes up. And then it does go side to side. And then he can do splits like so. So yeah, pretty good range of motion for Shang-Chi. Let me get his staff and we'll take a look at a pose and my final thoughts. And there you go. That's my review of Shang-Chi from Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings from the Marvel Legends line. Overall, I'm actually pretty happy with how he turned out. I'm happy you can get him stand and get him to hold the staff like that. And he came with quite a bit of accessories. And I just really like how his outfit looks here and just all the articulation. But you let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you pick this one up and do you like how it turned out? So with that, keep an eye out for other videos coming to the channel here soon. I hope you all have a good rest of your day and take care.